Hey everyone, Dr. Bob Rowe. This is our hydroponics project to feed the community. We noticed that in this community there's a lot of young people that are going to school hungry, and there's no need for that. So the project was, is there a simple way to grow lots of green vegetables in, say, classrooms and schools that are already heated using inexpensive sources and inexpensive supplies? So that was the project, and here we go. Hydroponics are a simple way of growing plants using a water and nutrient solution, allowing the plants to mature and using inexpensive LED lights. And so as we can see that there's an abundance of growth here, very, very simple, using 100 watt equivalent LED lights, daylight bulbs, utilizing some inexpensive nutrient solutions from General Hydroponics. So basically what you do is you get a rock-wool cube, and that's described in the other videos, and you put the seed in the rock-wool cube and put it in a container with some water and allow it to germinate. Over time, what happens is the plant, lettuce in this case, forms a bunch of roots like we can see here. And you move it into a 3-inch net pot, and you put little clay pellets around the outside of it to stabilize it. And you put it in a mason jar. So these 3-inch net pots fit perfectly inside this mason jar, and you screw the cap down to keep it locked in place. And this nutrient solution allows it to grow like crazy. Here's a look at some chives that we've done the same thing with. Just used a mason jar. This is one of those throwaway drink cups, and again it's got some medium in there, clay pellets, and the roots are down here. We don't fill it right up to the top because the plant produces what they call air roots, so that the plant can get oxygen so it doesn't drown. Here's some celery, and this is wonderful celery. You can see how dark green this is. Again, here's the wide-mouth mason jar, just a simple throwaway drink cup, some holes in the bottom, and some clay pellets around to hold it into place. So here's the setup. So on the setup, I just use simple 1x2s, have a cross piece along here, and just these clamp lights you can get from Walmart, Canadian Tire, Home Hardware, wherever. These simple clamps you can get from Canadian Tire, Home Hardware, same thing. Again, the mason jars, you know where to get those. The 3-inch net pots or net cups, you can get them online from Amazon, you can get them from local hydroponic stores. Same with the clay pellets that go inside. When we look at how we attach them in the bottom, I just took this can and put a small piece of wood on the inside and screwed the bigger piece of 1x2 to it and filled that up with rocks. You can fill it up with sand, you can put ready mix cement in it, whatever you choose. That will produce the uprights for you, and that's the upright going here. And here we have the clamp to hold it in place, and another clamp with the light on it, and in the background you can see a Swiss chard plant. Again, here's another view. Here are all the plants, here are the lights, and here's the cross piece and the uprights. Very simple, and sits on a table. As the plants get bigger, you can raise this up and down. Very, very simple, local materials. Now these are the circulating systems. The circulating systems mean that in this one, this is the root farm system. You can buy that from Home Hardware, Canadian Tire. You can see how well these lettuces are growing, and these ones over here. This is Swiss chard, growing quite well. And again, you can see the cross piece, and we just move it up and down. This was put on a movable platform, so I could move it around. And this one, I just put it on a movable platform and connected it to this one. Again, so we can put the clamp lights on and shine it on the growing lettuce. Very, very simple. So what is a circulating system? Pretty simple. There's a pump in here. This is where you put the nutrient solution. It forms in here. It pushes the the fluid up through here, up to the tube, and into this PVC pipe, which is connected to the next one and connected to the next one. And then it goes back down right into the tank again. Really, really simple. Again, nutrient solutions, you can see in the other videos which ones to get. You can get local ones, the root farm ones, or you can get the ones from Amazon, the General Hydroponics one. They both work quite well. So when I compared the two of these, we have a grow light in here, a specific grow light with red and blue wavelength lights in it. And here we have just the straight daylight 100 watt equivalent LED bulbs, two of them. We found, you can see as much as you looking at the growth here, there's just as much growth here as there is here. So I'm not sure that this is providing any more light that is any more important than these ones here. But you be the judge, try it out for yourself. Again, in my office, this is just one of the kids' storage systems for their toys. I just turn these buckets sideways, and again I've got the mason jars sitting on a bit of an angle in here, filled up, and here I just put an upright connected to this stand here, and put the clamp lights on it. And again, 100 watt equivalent daylight LED lights, and here you go. They're growing like crazy. They are not getting any natural light at all. Just the growing solution in the mason jars and this light. Again, here's another utensil I used for growing. These are just downspouts. I just used a heat gun to flatten out the bottom and push it up, so it made it like a little bowl. Cut some holes for the 2-inch net pots. Again, used the rock wool cubes, started them in there, put them in here, and you can see they're growing like crazy. Again, 100 watt equivalent LED lights, daylight bulbs. Amazing. So there you go. Very, very simple. Follow the other videos on the Agricultural Association YouTube channel, and you're ready to go. And now it's your turn. Let's see what you can do. Thanks for paying attention.